Thank you for tuning in again. Today we're going to look at the recently released report by the Henley and Partners, which is commonly known as the Henley Passport Index. Uh, we are specifically going to look at quarter three of 2019. So what this list shows is the strongest passports in the world as well as the weakest passports in the world. So the score that you see on these tables reflects um, the number of destinations, including countries, microstates, and territories that the citizen of the named countries can travel to without a visa. This also applies if the passport holders can obtain a visa on arrival, a visitor's permit, or an electronic travel authority, commonly known as ETA, upon entry. These visa types require no pre-departure government approval. So on this list, um, what we can see is that the Asian countries dominate the list. And for 2019, it's no surprise that the 11 strongest passports in the world um, are for Japan and Singapore. They tied for the first place with 189 destinations their citizens can go to without a visa. For the second place, there is a list of three countries: Finland, Germany, and South Korea. Or only like a two destination less than the first place. For the third place, another set of three countries tied: it's Denmark, Italy, and Luxembourg. And the fourth place, um, it's France, Spain, and Sweden. For the fourth place, Australia, the Netherlands, Portugal, and Switzerland. Um, this is really impressive, as for most of us who need a visa, or anyone who's ever lived abroad, migrated, or traveled, know how stressful and tedious and confusing applying for a visa can be. But you can see that some countries have it easier. Um, just like anything, when there is the strongest, there is also the weakest, and you can see that at the very bottom of the list, Afghanistan is one of the weakest, has one of the weakest passports with the least number of destinations their citizens can go to, down to 25. Iraq up to 27, Syria 29, Pakistan 30, Somalia 31, Yemen 33, 37, Libya, Palestinian territory in Sudan, and Nepal with 38 destinations. So the takeaway from this list is look at your country. You may be surprised by how many countries you can actually go to without a visa, or where you can obtain the visa upon entry. Look into it. Uh, you may be surprised, um, but again, this is not a set a list that's set in place. It keeps changing. So if you plan to travel to any one of these countries, make sure that you reach out to either the embassy of your country to obtain the This that's recent. Um, but once again, um, I just wanted to make you aware, because I was myself surprised by how many countries we can actually go to without visas. Thank